Ever find yourself worrying a little more about your bones these days? Maybe you feel a bit more fragile than you used to. Or maybe you've had a scare or heard about someone who did. It's a painful reality that, as we get older, our bones can start to lose some of their strength and density. We hear so much about needing calcium, and the first thing that usually comes to mind is a glass of milk, right? It's been drilled into us for years. Drink your milk for strong bones. But what if I told you that milk isn't the only player in the calcium game? And in fact, there are some surprising foods out there that pack an even bigger calcium punch. It's a secret many people don't realize. You don't have to rely solely on dairy to keep your skeletal system robust and ready for whatever life throws at you. In this video, we're going to uncover 7 incredible foods, readily available and easy to add to your diet, that contain more calcium than milk. They'll help you build stronger bones and feel more confident in your body. Get ready to discover some delicious alternatives and additions to your diet. Make sure you watch right to the end because we'll share something that might truly surprise you about keeping your bones healthy. So, let's dive right in and talk about some of these fantastic calcium powerhouses. You know, when we think about calcium, we often only picture milk cartons or yogurt cups. But the world of calcium-rich foods is much broader and more diverse, offering wonderful flavors and textures that can make getting enough of this vital mineral a real pleasure, not a chore. And finding foods that potentially offer even more calcium than a standard glass of milk in a reasonable serving size. That's exciting. It means you have more options, more variety, and more ways to support your body as you age gracefully. It's about empowering yourself with knowledge so you can make the best choices for your unique needs and preferences. Our first amazing food that often outshines milk in the calcium department is something many people overlook, maybe even shy away from, but it's an absolute nutritional gem. Especially for bone health, we're talking about little canned fish, specifically. Sardines and canned salmon. With the bones in. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Bones, but that's where the magic is. The canning process softens the bones to the point where they are completely edible and easily digestible. And those bones are loaded with calcium. A small can of sardines, maybe about 3 or 4 ounces, can provide well over 300 milligrams of calcium, sometimes even closer to 400 or more, depending on the brand and size. That's often more calcium than a standard 8-ounce glass of milk, which typically contains around 300 milligrams. Beyond just calcium, these tiny fish offer so much more. They are packed with vitamin D, which is absolutely crucial because vitamin D helps your body absorb that calcium. You can eat all the calcium in the world, but without enough vitamin D, your body can't use it effectively for bone building. So, getting both nutrients together in one food, like sardines or canned salmon with bones, is incredibly efficient. They are also fantastic sources of omega-3 fatty acids, which are wonderful for reducing inflammation throughout the body, supporting heart health, and even brain function. So, you're not just getting calcium, you're getting a whole package of benefits that support overall well-being as you get older. How do you easily incorporate these into your diet? It's simpler than you think. Sardines are delicious mashed on whole grain toast or crackers, perhaps with a squeeze of lemon, a little bit of mustard, or some chopped herbs like parsley or dill. Think of it like a flavorful pâté or spread. You can add them to salads, toss them with pasta, or even bake them with a little tomato sauce. Canned salmon with bones can be used just like regular canned salmon, in salmon patties, mixed into salads, added to scrambled eggs, or used as a sandwich filling. Just remember to mash those soft bones right in. You won't even notice them. And that's where a significant portion of the calcium comes from. Don't drain off the liquid either, as it often contains beneficial nutrients. Choose varieties packed in water or olive oil, making these small fish a regular part of your meal rotation, even just once or twice a week, can make a big difference in your calcium intake and bone strength over time. It's a simple, affordable, and nutrient-dense way to boost your bone health without relying solely on dairy. Thinking about adding sardines or canned salmon to your diet is a positive step towards ensuring you're getting that critical calcium in ways you might not have considered before. It opens up new possibilities for delicious and healthy meals that actively work to keep you strong and independent. Now, moving on from the sea, let's explore the incredible world of leafy greens. We often hear that dark, leafy greens are good for us, and that's absolutely true. But specifically, some of them are calcium superstars that rival or surpass milk. I'm talking particularly about collard greens and kale. While spinach also contains calcium, it has high levels of oxalates, which can make it harder for your body to absorb that calcium. Collard greens and kale, however, are much lower in oxalates, meaning you get more readily available calcium from them. A single cup of cooked collard greens can provide around 250 to 300 milligrams of calcium. That's very close to an 8-ounce glass of milk, and sometimes even more. Depending on the preparation and serving size, cooked kale also provides a significant amount, though often slightly less than collards, perhaps around 100 or 150 milligrams per cooked cup. Still a substantial contribution, beyond their impressive calcium content. These greens are nutritional powerhouses. They are bursting with vitamin K, another nutrient essential for bone health. Vitamin K plays a role in bone formation and mineralization. They also provide vitamin C, which is important for collagen production. Collagen is a key component of bone structure, and various other vitamins and minerals. Plus fiber, which aids digestion. Including a variety of these greens in your diet offers a broad spectrum of benefits. How can you easily incorporate collard greens or kale? They are incredibly versatile. Collard greens are traditionally slow-cooked with flavorful broth, and while delicious, this method can sometimes reduce nutrient content. A quicker sauté or steam is also excellent and retains more nutrients. You can add chopped collard greens or kale to soups, stews, or chili. They can be wilted into pasta dishes or added to stir-fries. Kale can be massaged with a little olive oil and lemon juice for a tender salad base. Or roasted into crispy kale chips, a surprisingly addictive and healthy snack. Adding a handful of chopped kale or collard greens to your morning smoothie is another way to sneak in extra nutrients. The flavor is mild, especially when blended with fruits. Even adding them to scrambled eggs or an omelet works beautifully. Thinking about making bone-strengthening meals doesn't have to be complicated or bland. It can be as simple as adding a generous serving of cooked collard greens or kale alongside your main dish. It's a delicious way to get a significant amount of calcium and other bone-supporting nutrients in one go. Choosing these greens regularly is a positive, proactive step you can take for your bone health, offering a different pathway to strong bones compared to just relying on dairy. It's about diversifying your sources and enjoying the process of discovering how many wonderful foods can contribute to your well-being. Embracing these nutrient-dense vegetables means you're not only getting calcium, but also a host of other vitamins and minerals that work together to support your overall health, helping you feel more vibrant and strong every day. Now, moving beyond leafy greens and small fish, let's talk about another food that's a staple in many diets around the world and is an excellent source of calcium, especially for those looking for plant-based options, or simply wanting to diversify their calcium sources. We're focusing on tofu, but specifically, tofu that has been set using calcium salts. Not all tofu is created equal when it comes to calcium content. Tofu made with calcium sulfate or calcium chloride as a coagulant can be incredibly high in calcium. Just half a cup of this calcium-set firm tofu can provide over 200 milligrams of calcium, sometimes even over 300 milligrams, depending on the brand and how it was made. This puts it firmly in the category of foods that can provide as much or more calcium as a glass of milk in a comparable serving size or density. Tofu is also a complete protein source, which is fantastic for maintaining muscle mass as we age, and strong muscles help support our bones and prevent falls. It's versatile, taking on the flavors of whatever it's cooked with, making it easy to incorporate into a variety of dishes. It's relatively inexpensive and widely available. You can find different textures, from silken to extra firm. For calcium, you generally want to look for firm or extra firm tofu, and check the label specifically to see if calcium sulfate or calcium chloride is listed as one of the ingredients. That's your clue that it's a good calcium source. How can you use calcium-set tofu in your cooking? The possibilities are vast. Extra firm tofu can be pressed to remove excess water, then cubed and pan-fried or baked until crispy. It absorbs marinades beautifully, making it perfect for stir-fries, skewers, or adding to noodle dishes. Firm tofu can be crumbled and used as a scramble, similar to scrambled eggs, perhaps with vegetables and spices. Softer tofu varieties can be blended into creamy sauces, dressings, or even smoothies. Yes, really. You can add cubes of firm tofu to soups or stews. It's a fantastic way to add protein and calcium to a meal without relying on meat or dairy. Thinking about ways to include calcium-rich tofu in your diet opens up a whole new world of culinary possibilities. It's not just for vegetarians or vegans. Anyone looking to boost their calcium intake in a different way can benefit. Making tofu a regular part of your meals, whether it's in a quick stir-fry for dinner or a scramble for breakfast, is a practical and delicious way to support your bone health and ensure you're getting a significant amount of calcium from diverse sources. It's about being creative and finding what works for you. Knowing that each serving is contributing to building and maintaining those strong bones that are so important for staying active and independent. Following up on the goodness of canned fish, let's revisit canned salmon, specifically mentioning again the importance of those soft, edible bones. We touched on it briefly when discussing sardines, but canned salmon deserves its own moment in the sun because it's perhaps more familiar and less intimidating to some than sardines. A 3 or 4 ounce serving of canned pink or red salmon with the bones can provide upwards of 200 to 300 milligrams of calcium. Again, this is comparable to, and sometimes more than, an 8 ounce glass of milk. And just like sardines, you're getting that vital vitamin D, which is key for calcium absorption. Plus those wonderful anti-inflammatory omega-3 fatty acids. Fusing canned salmon with bones is incredibly convenient. It's already cooked and ready to eat. Just open the can, and you're good to go. You can make classic salmon patties or croquettes, using a binder like breadcrumbs and egg, then pan-frying or baking them. The bones will mash up easily and disappear into the mix, providing that hidden calcium boost. Canned salmon is also perfect for salads. Mix it with a little mayonnaise or Greek yogurt, some chopped celery and onion, and seasonings for a delicious salmon salad sandwich or wrap. You can flake it over green salads or stir it into pasta. It's a really simple way to get a double whammy of bone-building nutrients, calcium and vitamin D, along with heart-healthy fats. Thinking about ways to use canned salmon with bones in your regular meals means you're making an easy choice for powerful nutrition. It's a budget-friendly option compared to fresh salmon and has a long shelf life, making it a great pantry staple. Keeping a few cans on hand means you always have a quick source of calcium, vitamin D, and omega-3s ready to go for a healthy meal or snack. Embracing canned salmon with bones is another fantastic way to diversify your calcium sources and enjoy delicious, familiar foods while actively supporting your bone health. It's about finding practical solutions that fit into your life and contribute positively to your well-being, ensuring you have the strong foundation you need to live life fully. Next on our list of calcium champions, we turn to the world of seeds. Tiny, unassuming, but incredibly mighty when it comes to nutrients. Chia seeds are a particularly impressive example. Just 2 tablespoons of chia seeds can contain around 180 milligrams of calcium, while this amount might be slightly less than a glass of milk. Ounce for ounce, or per gram. Chia seeds are incredibly calcium-dense, considering how easy it is to add a couple of tablespoons to various foods. They are a fantastic way to significantly boost your daily calcium intake without adding a lot of volume. Beyond calcium, chia seeds are a nutritional powerhouse. They are an excellent source of fiber, which is crucial for digestive health, something many of us pay more attention to as we age. They also provide protein and those valuable omega-3 fatty acids, similar to the canned fish we discussed, contributing to overall health and helping combat inflammation. They have a unique ability to absorb liquid and form a gel-like consistency, which makes them versatile in the kitchen. How can you use chia seeds? They are incredibly easy to incorporate into your daily routine. The most popular way is to make chia pudding. Simply mix chia seeds with milk, dairy, or non-dairy, yogurt, or juice. Add some flavoring like vanilla or cinnamon, and let it sit in the fridge until it gels. It makes a healthy and filling breakfast or snack. You can easily sprinkle chia seeds over yogurt, oatmeal, or breakfast cereal. Add a tablespoon or 2 to your smoothies or smoothie bowls. They can be mixed into pancake or muffin batter, added to homemade granola bars, or even used as a thickener in sauces or soups, because they have a very mild, neutral flavor. They don't typically alter the taste of your food, making them a sneaky way to add calcium and other nutrients. Thinking about adding chia seeds to your diet is a simple step that can have a big impact. A couple of tablespoons here and there throughout your day can add up to a significant contribution to your overall calcium intake. It's about finding those small, easy adjustments that make a difference in your daily nutrition and help you meet your body's needs for strong bones. Embracing chia seeds means adding a versatile and potent source of calcium and other beneficial nutrients to your diet in a way that's effortless and delicious, contributing to your overall well-being and vitality. Moving on from tiny seeds, let's talk about something a bit more substantial that's often enjoyed as a snack or added to meals: almonds. While you'd need to eat a rather large quantity of almonds to get the same amount of calcium as a glass of milk, they still contribute a meaningful amount and bring a host of other benefits that support overall health, including bone health. A quarter-cup serving of whole almonds, which is a reasonable snack size, provides about 75 to 80 milligrams of calcium. While this isn't more than milk in that specific serving size comparison, when you consider their overall nutritional profile and how easily they can be incorporated throughout the day, their contribution becomes significant. The title mentions foods that contain calcium more than milk, and while some foods like sardines absolutely do, others like almonds might provide less calcium per serving but offer unique benefits and contribute to your overall calcium intake over the day, especially when combined with other sources. The point is to highlight diverse, potent sources, and almonds certainly fit that bill in a different way. Almonds are packed with healthy monounsaturated fats, which are great for heart health. They provide a good amount of protein and fiber, helping you feel full and supporting digestion. They also contain magnesium and potassium, two minerals that play a role in bone health, as well as vitamin E, an antioxidant. So, when you eat almonds, you're not just getting calcium, you're getting a synergy of nutrients that work together to support your body. How can you easily add almonds to your diet? They make a fantastic snack on their own, a much healthier choice than many processed options. You can add sliced or slivered almonds to your morning oatmeal or yogurt. Toss them into salads for added crunch and nutrition. Incorporate them into baking. Whether it's in muffins, bread, or energy bars, almond butter is another popular option. Spread it on toast, apple slices, or add a dollop to your oatmeal or smoothie. On choosing almonds as a regular part of your diet means you're making a delicious and convenient choice that contributes valuable calcium, healthy fats, protein, and other bone-supporting minerals to your daily intake. It's about smart snacking and finding ways to weave nutrient-dense foods into your existing habits. Thinking about grabbing a handful of almonds instead of reaching for something less healthy is a small decision that adds up to big benefits for your bones and overall health. Embracing almonds means enjoying a satisfying snack that does more than just curb hunger. It actively nourishes your body and contributes to that strong foundation you rely on every day. Finally, let's return to the vegetable aisle for our seventh calcium champion. Another wonderful leafy green that's perhaps milder in flavor than kale or collards, making it very versatile: bok choy. This Asian green is a member of the cabbage family and is surprisingly high in calcium. Along with other beneficial nutrients, a cup of cooked bok choy can provide around 150 to 160 milligrams of calcium. While slightly less than collard greens, it's still a substantial amount and, like kale and collards, it's low in oxalates, meaning the calcium is well absorbed. Bok choy is also a great source of vitamins A, C, and K folate, and potassium. These vitamins and minerals work together to support not just bone health, but also eye health, immune function, and heart health. It's a very low-calorie vegetable, adding volume and nutrients to your meals without adding many calories. How can you easily incorporate bok choy into your cooking? Bok choy is fantastic in stir-fries. You can slice the stalks and leaves and add them towards the end of cooking. It has a slightly sweet, peppery flavor and a pleasant crunch. You can also steam it and serve it as a simple side dish, maybe with a drizzle of soy sauce or sesame oil. It can be added to soups or noodle bowls. Even a quick sauté with garlic and ginger makes a delicious and healthy side. Its mild flavor makes it pair well with many different cuisines. Thinking about adding bok choy to your meals is another simple and effective way to boost your calcium intake from a plant-based source. It offers a different flavor and texture profile compared to other greens. Adding variety to your diet. Making bok choy a regular ingredient in your stir-fries, soups, or side dishes is a practical way to ensure you're consistently getting calcium and a host of other vitamins and minerals that contribute to your overall health and vitality. It's about exploring different vegetables and finding delicious ways to incorporate nutrient powerhouses into your everyday cooking. Building strong bones with every bite. So, we've explored 7 fantastic foods: sardines and canned salmon with bones, collard greens, calcium-set tofu, chia seeds, almonds, and bok choy, all of which offer significant amounts of calcium, some even providing more per serving than a glass of milk. It's really eye-opening to see how many options we have beyond the traditional dairy sources. Remember, maintaining strong bones as we age is absolutely crucial for staying independent, preventing fractures, and enjoying life to the fullest. It's not just about avoiding falls, it's about having the structural integrity to support your body in daily activities, whether it's walking, gardening, or playing with grandchildren. Getting enough calcium is a cornerstone of bone health, but it works best when combined with other factors. We touched on vitamin D, which helps with calcium absorption. Make sure you're getting enough vitamin D through sun exposure safely. Of course, fortified foods, or supplements if needed. And don't forget about exercise weight-bearing exercises, like walking, jogging, dancing, or strength training, are incredibly important for stimulating bone growth and maintaining density. Think of it as putting healthy stress on your bones, encouraging them to become stronger. The key takeaway here is variety and consistency. You don't have to eat massive amounts of any one food. By incorporating a mix of these calcium-rich options into your diet throughout the week, maybe sardines on toast one day, a kale salad the next, tofu in a stir-fry, chia seeds in your yogurt, a handful of almonds for a snack, and bok choy with dinner, you can easily meet your calcium needs and enjoy a wider range of flavors and nutrients. It's about making small, manageable changes that add up over time. Every spoonful of chia pudding, every bite of collard greens, every flake of canned salmon is an investment in your future bone health and overall well-being. Don't feel overwhelmed trying to add all 7 foods at once. Start with 1 or 2 that seem most appealing or easiest to incorporate into your current diet. Maybe swap out your regular tuna salad for salmon salad with bones a couple of times a week. Or start adding a tablespoon of chia seeds to your morning routine. Once that feels like a habit, try adding another food. Small changes truly can make a big difference. It's about progress, not perfection. Be patient and kind to yourself as you explore these new ways of eating for bone health. And here's that something that might surprise you, which I promised at the beginning. While getting enough calcium is vital, bone strength isn't just about quantity of calcium, it's also about the quality of your bone matrix, which relies on other nutrients like vitamin K, magnesium, potassium, and protein, many of which are abundant in the foods we discussed today. Plus, reducing things that harm bone health, like excessive alcohol, smoking, and high sodium intake, is just as important as adding calcium. So, taking a holistic approach, combining a calcium-rich diet with sufficient vitamin D, regular exercise, and healthy lifestyle habits is the most powerful way to build and maintain truly strong, resilient bones as you age. It's about creating a strong internal environment where your bones can thrive, supported by a nutrient-dense diet and an active lifestyle. It's more than just calcium. It's the symphony of nutrients and habits working together that creates real strength. I hope this has opened your eyes to the many delicious ways you can get calcium beyond that glass of milk. Your bones deserve the best care you can give them. And luckily, that care can come in the form of fantastic, flavorful foods. We'd love to hear from you. Which of these foods were you most surprised by? Do you already incorporate any of them into your diet? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your insights could be helpful to others in our community. If you found this video helpful and empowering, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps our channel, and it tells us that you want more content like this. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on our future videos dedicated to helping you live your best, healthiest life at every age. Thank you for watching and spending this time with us. Remember, you have the power to make positive changes for your health and well-being. Keep nourishing your body, stay active, and live your best life at every age.